Do you have cash to bribe the judge in case?
I could.
Oh, look at that. She's running to go get cash to bribe her.
Yep. Beep, beep.
How things on foot for him, Tyson?
Listen, huh? Oh yeah, things have been going great. You know, we've I just recently did a painting on one of the neighbors' houses. I just had to paint her whole living room floor. Nice color. It's a nice.
Living room floor?
Oh, I didn't say no for her.
Oh, four. Sorry.
Paint the
I
floor?
thought
That's
you were painting
insane.
the floor. No,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Tyson,
The deal.
Hello, Commissioner.
any idea why they always make these places wooden?
It's the tradition, I think.
Tradition.
I brought my own.
Yeah, like, can you imagine it's all concrete?
Yeah, but could you imagine if someone lit a match?
I think it's like
Look, I'm like, sit over there and I have to sit over here.
that threat. You threatened to burn the place down? Is that what happened?
No.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today to begin the proceedings of the case for Tyson Shotgun Harlow versus the Los Santos Police Department. This case is a doozy. It's a serious allegation of the police department being, and I quote, a sex cult. Mr. Shotgun, we'll now hear your opening statement for this case.
Ladies and gentlemen of this courtroom, welcome to what may well be a very historical trial. My name is Tyson Harlow, but you could call me Shotgun. I'm here for one thing, and one thing only. To serve justice to people who deserve this treatment, okay? We can't let them get away with stuff for too long. They just keep getting away with it. It's not right, okay? It's not right. I'm here today to put an end to the silence. The LSPD, and for those who don't know, that's the Los Santos Police Department, have been spotted on numerous occasions having sex with each other in public areas and in secret meetings. Both. It's quite bizarre, I know. Quite shocking even. But do not worry. By the end of this trial, you will all know the truth, and that's what matters. I hope you all enjoy the show. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Shotgun.
Thank you, and everyone joining us today. I stand before you as the Commissioner of the Los Santos Police Department to address serious allegations that have been made against the LSPD. The claim that our department or any of its members has been involved in a so-called sexual cult. It's not only baseless, but it also undermines the integrity of our department and the hard work all of our officers who serve this community have put in.
Yeah.
We are here to make it clear that the accusations being brought forth have no foundation in the rules or conduct of the LSPD. Our department has always operated within the law, guided by strict regulations designed to ensure the highest standards of professionalism. These allegations appear to stem from a misunderstanding or distortion of isolated incidents, and we firmly believe that they are not representative of the facts. We seek a full dismissal of these claims, and we are confident that when all evidence is presented from Tyson, our explanations will explain everything to the court, and the court will find in favour of the LSPD. Thank you all. Thank you, Martha.
Thanks, son. Thanks very much.
Hold on, Mark.
Right, so we get on with this. Mr. Shotgun, would you like to start us off?
All right, let's just get this ball rolling. What you all may see here tonight may disturb you, but it needs to be seen in order for justice to be served. May evidence A1 please be presented to the screen behind me, please.
Look at these freaky ass cops sitting in a warehouse, butt naked, pointing a gun at people.
Oh my god, he's pointing a gun right at his face as he's recording him.
Look at him. Look at this freaky cop. This is the commissioner. Oh, he's shooting. He's shooting.
What the fuck? Scatter! Scatter!
Oh, oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Naked cops, man.
Some sort of policeman orgy going on in here. Oh.
Cop orgy. You heard it here first in the warehouse.
Oh, oh, I tripped. What? Who the fuck
Holy
is
shit.
that?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh,
Cartel.
oh, oh.
Yeah, look good.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw for your very eyes was that Los Santos Police Department caught in the act of sexual deviancy. Very sickening, I know. Quite shocking and scary, really. Scary that these people are supposed to protect and serve. But really, the only thing they're protecting is their Johnsons when they're having sex with each other with condoms.
Your Honour, the incident being referenced in the allegation were in fact part of an authorised training exercise designed to prepare our officers for various high-pressure situations that they may encounter within the field.
Huxley, darling.
Yeah?
The view of the back of your head is really nice, but if you're going to talk to me, you could at least look at me.
Yeah, I was talking to everyone, but no worries, Martha.
Thanks, Shin.
His head as well, actually, I've got to say. It's a nice view of the back of his head. I've seen it before.
The
Objection,
exercises are
relevance.
meant to simulate complex real-world scenarios, allowing our officers to develop the necessary skills to respond appropriately and efficiently. While these training exercises may have been misinterpreted by some, I want to assure the court that at no point there were these exercises inappropriate or outside the established protocols. Each one was conducted with professionalism and strict oversight to ensure they met our department's training objectives. I believe that the confusion surrounding these incidents has led to the baseless accusations we are facing today. So the training involved myself, as you all saw. Myself, the chief, and the commander behind me were training noobs in a live scenario where I played the of a damsel in distress.
And that's what you think a damsel in distress would be.
Thank you.
Have you ever
Wait.
seen a male damsel in distress?
I'm just asking.
I understand how the video may look, but according to question why members of the Forum Drive families were trespassing at the time of the training event and why they thought it was suitable to film the Los Santos Police Department during their training.
And did you make this training public knowledge that you
We
would be
did not.
doing this?
It was within a restricted area.
I see. And where was this area?
It was what is the name of the place, Commander?
Roger Scrapyard.
Yeah, but
Roger
Scrapyard,
Scrapyard.
he's right.
And I'm assuming if it's Roger's, you've asked permission from Roger.
We have permission to use it as a training facility, yes.
Right. Okay. Mr. Shotgun, what were you doing in this crapyard?
Well, Your Honor, me and my friends here were just down the street on Forum Drive. It's not very far from that scrapyard, and I know Roger personally for years. He's let me use his business for many meetings in the past. And when I hear gunshots on a friend's property, I tend to investigate. And yeah, that's what I was doing there, Your Honor. I was investigating gunshots, trying to keep my community safe.
I see.
Thank you, Detective Tyson. The
Okay.
person in question is a known member of the Forum Drive families, a criminal organization with a long history of illegal activities. The individual has been under investigation by the Los Santos Police Department and Blaine County Sheriff's Office for various offenses, and their involvement in this case raises significant concerns about their credibility and motives. It is clear that these allegations are not only false, but a larger effort to undermine the integrity of the LSPD.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance. What's the relevance of my reputation here have to do with them being naked in a warehouse?
The relevance is that your claims come from a place that will discredit law enforcement as a means to avoid accountability for your own criminal actions. By falsely accusing the department of misconduct, they aim to manipulate the legal system in an attempt to evade justice and harm the reputation of those sworn to uphold the law.
Your Honor,
We
I'm
believe
not
this
on
case is
trial on
nothing more than a
defense here.
tactic of retaliation and extortion, and we ask the court to reconsider the accuser's criminal background and questionable motives when evaluating these baseless crimes.
Right, this is getting
Thank
a
you.
bit like fucking soap opera here. Right, okay, so for your training exercises, do you normally, let the public know you're doing them, or do you just do them and shoot bullets and all that wherever you like?
The bullets that were involved in the training are rubber bullets that are across.
Right.
Objection, Your Honor. That's absolute cap, because my good friend Rex Walker
Sorry. What
was
does
shot.
capped mean?
It's a lie, Your Honor. He's lying. We were shot at by these people when we didn't even have weapons. We had no guns. We were unarmed.
Do you have any evidence of the wound?
Oh yeah, go to A1 or A2, sorry, Your Honor. A2 for the picture there I have saved for evidence.
A
Right.
bit small.
It is a bit small. It is a little
It was a very cold night.
Oh,
Right, if you can all not see that is a picture of the commissioner here, naked as a jaybird, and pointing a pistol at the cameraman who recorded this the video that was played earlier. If we were to ever rewatch the video, you would see that the commissioner actually opened fire on us along with his fellow officers, and we took injury. My good friend Rex Slim Walker was shot in the back 3 times, and we had to take him to hospital. So,
Is there any medical records?
speak of the motherfucker. He just walked in. That's
Is there any
crazy.
medical records?
Action. You can't say
Right.
motherfucker in
come on,
court.
come on, come on. Shall we move on then?
Please.
To A3, please.
There we are.
What? What you're seeing in this image here is what we have described only as a tactical gimp, ladies and gentlemen. This was one of the people in this video. They were all having sex with each other. It seems to be some sort of sex version of the cartel is the only way I can describe it. As it was also said in the video, the cameraman did state, "Oh my god, it's the cartel." Now, it was not that long ago this city was completely destroyed by these horrible, horrible people. And if it just seems very inappropriate to make some sort of sex parody of the people who destroyed many lives and many businesses. So even if it was some sort of training exercise, I just don't see I just don't see it. It doesn't make sense to me. They're standing around naked or in tactical suits like this.
Right.
Okay.
Mute up.
I have no written response for this, but just an explanation of the tactical GIMP outfit that Tyson kindly brought forward to us. The situation there is that was Commander Jack Locks. He was impersonating a criminal. The link you have made there, but again, it is fabricated, and there is no truth in your opinion of what happened.
Your Honor, all I have to say for
From
this,
other parties I've been to.
all I have to say for this is evidence speaks for itself.
Or lack.
Ha! Got him
The
again.
proof is in the pudding. That's everything you saw here, ladies and gentlemen, of this courtroom and this court. warehouse footage, we've seen that they have secret meetings where they have sex with each other, or they use in code words training exercises. But it's not private. If it was just that, that would be one thing. But we've caught more evidence of them out in the public doing these similar acts. Your Honor, if you could go to B1. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a picture of Jack Locks out in the streets.
Sexy man. That's what it is. It's a sexy man.
I hope everyone heard that. Just called himself a sexy man, naked out in the streets with a bow tie on. And if you cannot see it, if you could go to B2 for a close-up, please, Your Honor. It's he's wearing a nothing but boxers and a bow tie out in the streets. This here is if he's saluting to the Chief of Police, Greg Subbers.
Locks, please step forward.
Yes, Your Highness. Okay. Yes, yes.
Can you tell us why you're standing, meeting two veg hanging out in broad daylight?
Yes, I don't have my meat and two veg out, as everyone can see. My penis and testicles are wrapped tightly in a very well-made pair of boxer shorts. I would recommend the brand. They are fantastic. They actually snuggle right in there, keep it nice and warm as well in winter. Good for sports scenarios. Also, are those boxer shorts. I would have been naked, but that was not the conditions of the rule of a certain calendar, which at the time, just for. It was a sexy calendar, want to get people's hearts racing, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, I like taking sexy photos sometimes, you know, and that's a beautiful thing to do. And luckily I had the support of my officers there. What the chief is doing is asking where I got the boxers from, because he was looking for a pair himself, and he could see how beautifully confined my bulge was, so he wanted to know himself, so he's taken a note of the website. Relevance.
That was a question the judge asked you and you answered it. I'd like to ask this fellow some questions here before he sits back down, if that's all right, Your Honor.
I'd go right ahead.
Bring it on. Vanilla ice.
All right. Jack Locks, is that correct?
That's correct. First thing you've got right is court case.
Mr. Locks, do you know the location where this picture was taken?
I do actually, yeah. I believe it's the car park at the clothing store on the south side.
Specifically Strawberry Ave. Binko Clothing. Now,
What?
if I were to take that picture of him while he was inside the building, that would be a perverse act on my part, because he's merely trying out some clothes. But Mr. Locks decided to go outside in the public for everyone to see, completely naked, without a care in the world. Think of the children, Mr. Locks. There is a community center just down the street from there, and they could have seen you. How would you feel if a bunch of children saw you naked like that, huh? Would you feel ashamed?
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, when I was naked in the car park, which I'm not, I'm wearing boxers when I'm naked. I actually have a bow tie on as well. An old woman walked past me with a walking stick, and she said, "Oh, that's the best I've ever felt in years. I've not felt that thing." So actually, I made someone's day. I did protect and serve, and as you can see, by God, I'm serving. But I've got him on the ropes. He's still on the ropes.
You mentioned we're doing a sexy calendar. Is this part of the
Negative. This is actually a little with Gandalf that seems to be running this city.
So
I've been
could
battling
you
the
clarify
old
that?
wizard for a while, and Mayor Bryn, me and him are doing a calendar. I've not finished mine yet. I was busy. I'm a very busy man. A lot of social occasions. So this was for the one picture that was taken. I can send you the picture in an email if you want to show the courtroom. Perhaps that would help clarify the situation.
Perhaps it would.
Fine. Why not? Carry on. Send it over.
All right. All right, I'm gonna send you it now. Hold on 2 seconds. It's got to get in my email account password. Rimming is fun. Okay, hold on.
Prepare for anything disturbing that may pop up on this screen that hasn't already been disturbing for you. It will probably be quite disturbing, to say the least.
No, that wasn't that one. That wasn't that one. Oh, that's a picture of my feet. If anyone wants to see my feet, I had to take them for something. Don't need that. That was a picture of my left butt cheek, which is quite random, but I had to show the doctor a funny little mark. There it is. There it is, Your Honour. I've sent that across to you now. That you should have it.
Holy. I don't know if it's all right to show this, but here we go.
It is. No, it's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh!
Look at that. Look at that man. That is an Adonis, ladies and gentlemen. That is a real man. An Adonis.
Sir, sir, that is entirely inappropriate. Oh,
That's disgusting.
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize that you had to see that. I'm sorry you had to see such a thing. That is absolutely disturbing.
Your Honor, I would like to comment on that.
I'm just going to take that off the screen because this is a family-friendly court.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of words said about us as a police department, especially because the commissioner was dressed up in those little frilly pants, which he borrowed off the chief. Now, I know that looks weird, but that was a training exercise. And yes, I happened to have a GIMP outfit that I was wearing, but it just went with the role. So, you know, at the end of the day, this is against the LSPD, right? And if I go home at night, okay, and I cover myself in honey and pay a dominatrix to come round and call me Bumblebee, does that mean that the LSPD are deviants? No, it doesn't, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm doing it on my own time. We've heard a lot of things. We've talked about chocolate pudding. Apparently, they're arseholes. I've seen the chief's arsehole. It's perfectly spherical. It's like looking into an eclipse. Does that mean that we are sexual deviants? No, it does not, ladies and gentlemen. It just means we're closer. I've had my fingers inside of fellow officers. They've had their fingers inside of me. But we've done it on the line of duty when needed.
I'll
rest
certainly
my
not
case.
dismiss you from yourself, Locks, and sit down.
I'm gonna be scarred for life.
Your Honor, I would like evidence C1 to be presented to the courtroom, please. From a immediate glance at that picture, it may seem like a regular, just, you know, cop car with some people behind it. But if we go to C2, Your Honor, we'll get a closer look at the real story. Real story being naked again on the job. And as you can see in this photo, there is a man being arrested while Mr. Locks here is completely shirtless, on patrol, protecting and serving with his bare chest out. Could you go to C3 next, Your Honor? And there he is not alone. To his left is none other than Don Chester of the Los Santos Police Department.
Chesty.
And what is Chester's role in the police department?
I believe he is captain, if I'm not mistaken.
Captain, and you are, Locks, a lieutenant or
Commander.
commander? Right, okay, right, carry on.
This sex cult rises high in the rankings of the Los Santos Police Department, which we've seen in the first video where the commissioner himself, that's the top of the pops in that structure. He is the man in charge, and he is the most naked we've seen so far. So who's to say who isn't in this sex cult in the Los Santos Police Department? Is that lady in the red hair in the back of the courtroom part of it? I don't know. I've not seen her.
Mr. Shotgun,
Yes, Your Honor.
can I ask, how did you obtain this evidence here? Where were you at this moment in time?
I was across the street witnessing them arresting a member of the Angels of Death, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I have a question actually for Mr. Shotgun.
Excuse me, I'm still speaking, Locks. Just give me a moment.
Sorry, I just got excited. You know what I mean?
Please, Louise.
buzzing
So
my plums.
you were across the street watching this happening. Do you recall what street this was on? You seem to be quite good
Yes.
with street names.
Yes,
So
this was Grove Street, Your Honor. It's the gas station just across the street from it.
right, okay, Grove Street, right. And you were just across the street. You just minded your own business, just walking down. You know.
I live right across the street on Forum Drive, Your Honor. And I heard a
Oh.
lot of commotion at the gas station. In fact, I heard explosions. And when I went to
Oh.
investigate, this is what I saw.
You seem to be quite the bit of the investigator. Okay.
When it comes to justice, Your Honor, always. Your Honor, I'd like to call someone to the stand, if that's all right.
I go right ahead.
Margaret Doubtfire. Could you please take the stand, please?
Okay, you said please. Okay, fair enough.
Oh no. We're on for a home run here. This could put us in trouble.
Freaky bitch.
What have I done? Where do I come? Do I come over
Come
here?
have a seat, Ty. There's a wee
Alright.
seat for you here, Head.
What was the seat? Look.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Swear help me God.
Fantastic. Carry on.
Mrs. Doubtfire,
Hello, my dear.
are you a member of the Los Santos Police Department?
Yes.
What is your rank,
What is my rank?
Miss Doubtfire? Have you ever exposed yourself in front of a person while on the job? Now remember, you're under oath.
Have I done what?
Ex-
Fuck.
Have you ever exposed yourself?
Have I exposed myself?
Yes. Have you ever revealed your
Fuck.
bare legs or act to a person of the public while on the job?
Oh, when I was wearing a skirt, yeah, I was exposing my legs.
Have you completely taken off your trousers while on the job to expose to a member of the public?
I can't remember, my dear. I'm a very old person now. I'm quite forgetful in my age these days.
That's all right. That's fine.
Very old woman.
I could just be saying this just to say it, but ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to listen to this next part very closely. Your Honor, could you play D1 video, please, Your Honor? This is a witness statement of something that regards Mrs. Doubtfire. The person has asked to remain anonymous. You'll probably be able to figure out who it is.
Only 10 minutes ago, Officer Granny Maggie exposed her bare legs in front of me, just outside of the foyer of Mission Row Police Department. There was no reason for this. It was unprovoked.
What the fuck are you doing, Jay?
I was left in a state of shock.
Jay, what the
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Jay? I protect.
He couldn't believe his eyes.
The amount of times you've.
Mrs. Doubtfire, Your Honor, the one of the
I couldn't
defendants
understand what you were saying. It was
ran
bloody
up to the
muffled.
stands.
Huxley, sunshine, can you scoot yourself back over here?
Sorry, Your Honor.
We're gonna have to work out who that was.
Sorry, Mr. Shotgun, would you like to start again? This Mr. Huxley was
Thank you, Your Honor.
gallivanting
Thank
over
you.
there.
Yes. Mrs. Doubtfire, do you have any recollection of that story that was just told by the witness?
I couldn't even hear what he was bloody saying. It was all muffled. It sounds like he's chewing his bloody tongue.
Yes, the witness wanted to muffle their own voice to protect their identity because
well,
they're
I can-
afraid of this cult that's been formed. They have some sort of power above the media where they can't even talk in public. They're too afraid. And now Maggie's pretending she can't understand him just to avoid the question. I will explain what the key points in this video.
Okay.
The witness claims that you exposed your bare legs to them, took your whole pants off in front of them outside Mission Row Police Department. Unprovoked. He said, I couldn't believe my eyes. He couldn't believe his eyes.
Oh, so you're making words up on the spot now, are we?
No, I'm not making up words on the spot. You're making up lies on the spot. Do you not recall this situation, Ms. Doubtfire?
I don't remember that happening.
I'm trying to prove, Your Honor, that all the members of the police department are in on it in some way. some sort of sexual deviance in their own ways.
Okay, and the person making this statement wants to be anonymous.
If the witness
Anomaly.
feels free to step forward, it will not be held against them.
Does the witness want to come on down? It's just getting a bit.
Yeah, witness, come on down, man.
You might win the speedboat.
Anyways, thank you. No further questions for Miss Steph.
Come forward.
Oh, he would.
Oh.
It's Jay Walker?
Oh, hiya,
No
Jay. Hello.
way!
Oh my god.
I know you would never have known.
Jason, how you doing?
Please tell the people how you felt that
Loser.
day, Mr. Walker. Your own words.
Look, it is not my place to decide what Officer Maggie, Granny Maggie was doing when she removed her trousers outside of Mission Row for seemingly no reason.
Sorry, is there any evidence of this, or is this just
My
somebody's
excellent
opinion?
memory.
Somebody who is known to write journalism.
Someone who is
To-
known
to
for
entertain
speaking the
the
truth.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, you
What, the
never
same
trust
way you
journalists.
was speaking the truth when you wasn't a cocaine addict and the Los Santos Police Department found you in your vehicle.
Objection,
full
relevance.
of cocaine.
That sounds
Slander.
incredibly slanderous from
Also
the commissioner
slander.
of the Los
Slanderous.
Santos Police Department.
It
He's-
seems
well,
a bit
Mr.
like,
Walker.
you know, of badgering here. Of
He's
the
making personal
gentleman
attacks
making his
because he's
statement.
losing,
It's a
Your
bit-
Honor.
The,
If you had
there
evidence
is no
of
less
that,
to
why
be had.
wasn't I jailed, Commissioner?
because you had made claims that they were placed there and we had no evidence to prosecute.
No evidence. No,
No
evidence, ladies
evidence.
and
The
The
gentlemen.
same way as
no
there is
evidence.
no evidence of this situation ever happening, so no prosecution
It's
can
a
be made.
witness statement, Your Honor. Is that not evidence?
But it's hearsay because there is no evidence.
Right. Calm down,
Oh.
everyone. Calm
Oh,
down.
bloody hell.
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
Jesus.
got a
Oh
gavel out.
shit, you brought out the
Fucking,
gavel.
That was
fucking
kind of
jumped.
Mr. Walker, during your time within Los Santos, you have been the victim of being taken hostage on many occasions. Am I correct?
Objection,
You are
relevance.
correct.
I will
do
get
you
to
have
the
a
relevance.
point?
I will.
Okay, make it quickly. Carry on.
During any of those times, is it not possible that the Forum Drive families were involved in taking you hostage?
Objection, leading question.
No, it's not. There's relevance to it.
I'm going to allow it. Jason, do you believe that the Foreign Drive families would be involved in your abductions?
It's entirely possible. Not recently to my recollection.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. So it's entirely possible that Mr. Walker could be making these claims from fear themselves. And the Los Santos Police Department have helped Mr. Walker on countless occasions when he has been taken hostage, not only the times with the cartel, but from many criminal organizations, including the Forum Drive families.
Well, that is your job to help hostages, but yeah,
Is that-
okay, okay.
Is that exactly? It is not the Forum Drive family's job to scare a witness.
I agree.
I would like to state for the court, Madam Press Secretary, that I'm not currently afraid of this man.
Well,
you
you would
are
say that.
Dead
ignorant.
omens. Dead omens.
Gentlemen.
Pale green
Did
top.
anyone? Did they
Yeah,
force you
brilliant.
to wear those shoes?
No, they have.
Quite the
In the past-
contrary. You know what, man? You earned this, man. You know what, fellas? Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
No,
Get his ass.
Oh, the call has just gone out to beat his ass. Oh my goodness, Jay Walker has just been punched. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Jay Walker of Weasel News has just been beaten up on the floor outside of the bingo. Thank you for listening. This has been Maisie Murphy reporting for Weasel.
No, they're not big fans of my shoes.
Let's get back to the evidence. Mr. Walker, when you were giving this statement, did you in fact know you were giving this statement on video?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you said that you wanted to remain anonymous.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you were aware that it was Mr. Shotgun filming you at this time.
I was.
Okay. Why did you want to be anonymous and now you have stepped forward to the court to explain the situation?
Well, at the time, I was
pressure.
actually investigating these claims that I had heard as part of my job as a journalist. I wanted to remain anonymous at the time, as
We're
I
getting
believed
that
it may
2 mil.
I
We are
didn't want
getting it.
anything to compromise my reporting should that have actually led anywhere, but as it happens, it
I
didn't.
see. And you'd heard about these claims as well, so you'd wanted to, get the scoop on what was going on.
Exactly, Your Honor.
And that came up dry, correct, Mr. Walker?
It did, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've got any further questions for you, Mr. Walker. If you want to have a seat, unless anyone else wants to talk about his red jacket.
Next, I have another character witness who I was hoping would be here, but appears to not be here, so we're just gonna have to go with another video statement, Your Honor. Yep.
Right, okay, here we go.
Just the next one that you may have. It might be the last piece of evidence.
So, you said you were at an orgy that was interrupted by the PD. So you're
Correct,
saying that they came into an orgy uninvited? Because
Well, they got to the orgy before me, so I want to know how they knew about the orgy and why they were there first.
oh,
I
so
don't
they're
believe they were
misusing police
invited.
resources to find out where orgies are to crash them?
Maybe. And then when I got there, they were just standing around, enjoying the scenes. I reckon there was a lot of skin on display.
I remember that. orgy. Do you remember that? I remember that.
Yeah, I remember
Ladies and
it well.
gentlemen of the courtroom, Mr. Locks just said, "Oh, I remember that orgy. I believe you've heard that as well, Your Honor."
Get away, Bryn.
Yeah, you did.
Mr. Locks, would you
That's
like
a-
to tell the court why we were there?
Go ahead.
Please
questions here.
tell us why you'd went to an orgy.
Well, you see, we got an alert for a house robbery. That's a robbery of a house. And when we got there, we found two individuals, both dressed to the scantily clads, with some instruments of fun, to have an orgy.
Do you have access to a MDT?
When
Your
we
Honour.
arrived, we
Wait,
got
hold on.
excited, and I thought I'd diffuse the situation,
No, I
which
don't,
I did
Darren.
by removing my clothes. at the orgy.
Could you repeat that, Locks?
Yeah, for people in the back.
Oh, when I got there, I diffused the situation, which could have been a house robbery, using my police nous and intelligence by removing my clothes, because it was an orgy. And it's a bit like, you got to be like say Casa Mi Casa. What is it about Rome when you're in Rome?
Fucking hell.
And we did diffuse the situation, and then that gentleman came in afterwards, and he unloaded into me about the fact that it was an orgy, and he was coming for the orgy. And when we and it was very sweaty and hot in there, I got to say, actually, I was quite sweaty, and that was the situation. Your Honour, case closed, dismissed. Thank you.
That's all I have for evidence, Your Honor. If
Oh, you have
LSPD.
Anything else?
No.
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 Oh, you didn't bring it? Okay.
I run.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've all heard and seen lots of things today that point towards the fact that the Los Santos Police Department are a bunch of sexual deviants. They're freaks of nature and perverted monsters who get naked on a regular basis while on duty. We've had witness statements, we've had photos, we've had videos. Now that the truth is out, I'm happy that you've all seen what I've seen for the last couple of months. And I hope justice will be served here today. And
Thank you.
no further statement.
Thank you, Mr. Shotgun. You have the seat. Right, Huxley.
Thank you, Mr.
bring it
We
Locke.
got this. We're about to have $2 million.
So before I hand over to Commander Jack
Oh, yeah,
Locks
they didn't make a
and
good case at
conclude,
all.
I want to reaffirm that the Los Santos Police Department remains committed to transparency and accountability. We take these allegations seriously, but we are confident that now the facts are fully understood, it will be clear that our department acted with integrity and professionalism throughout. Thank you, Commander.
Thank you. Today you've heard some allegations that are baseless and factless from a man who doesn't have a leg to stand on when it comes to these allegations. I would like to say that, you know, we talk about many things at the police department. In fact, the other night, myself, Maggie, and Hunter were talking about people shitting on each other's chest. But that doesn't mean that we weren't doing the job. We were just having a conversation. Everyone has conversations. Is it worse to be the shitter or the shitty? We don't know. We'll never know because I've not done that before. Thank you.
Great closing statement. That was great.
Beautiful. Right, we'll take a short 7-minute recess, and then we'll come back, and I'll provide my judgment. Right. We have heard a lot today, and we've seen a lot today. Some even too much than we'd bear to see on a daily basis. This case was not something I expected to ever have to, hear. The police department doing things and... Aye. But the evidence does speak for itself. And I have no choice but to go in favour of Mr. Shotgun for $80,000, not $2 million.
I guess we'll take it. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Please exit through the exit on the left. Or the right, depending where you're sitting.
Justice has been served here today, ladies and gentlemen. You're disgusting, as it's been proven in court.
Mr. Shotgun, can I get your initial reaction to this incredible verdict?
We're incredibly happy for the result that we've been given here. The Forum Drive law firm here is very pleased with the outcome.
Thank you, Mr. Shotgun. Did you expect this outcome?
Absolutely expected it. Yeah, I got $80,000. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you. Justice has been served. Well, anyways,
on the win, Mr. Harlow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that, seeing all these officers.
Thank you.